to Awkward Gamer. First two attempts of this second part of Outer Worlds. Technical difficulties and had to restart my router remotely. It's been freaking cold out for one. I've been sick in the last like 4 or 5 months, maybe 6, something. This is the first time it's ever happened. I'm gonna go ahead and start from where I was. Fuck. Okay. There we go. Alrighty. I'm hoping this doesn't happen again. If it does, I give up and I'll have to wait for a couple of days. I have a tax appointment on Thursday. All that money goes on bills. All of it, except maybe $100 for groceries and gas. Nothing else. So, how's everyone doing? Also, if you're enjoying the content of my channel, feel free to smack the ass of both the subscribe button and tickle and or smack the ass of the bell, because we need more folks like y'all in the awkward squad. Yes, I have finally figured out what to call everybody. I know that's probably not the first time I've said that, but I don't care. I am forgetful. But yeah, welcome to the awkward squad. So we're on our way to the geothermal plant. So that's gonna be fun. And before I was calling her Pavarti, it's Parvati. I am not very good with names. I am better with faces than I am names. It took me a while to realize the name of one of my coworkers. So, there's that. Well, actually, most of the time I recognize faces versus names of coworkers and guests alike. If you come in frequently, please have patience. I forgot what I was gonna say. Criminy. I completely lost track of what I was gonna say. But I do plan on actually purchasing a copy of this game. Ow. Wrist hurts. Of this particular game at some point, hopefully before my birthday if I can. Trying to save up some money to do that. I don't know when, but I thoroughly love this game, and at some point I will try to record it on PC since I have it on there. But as it stands, sometimes the computer will make these funny sounds even though it's perfectly fine and perfectly capable of playing it. It's probably just because it's such a large ass file that it's like, what? You know what I mean? And the reason I'm talking a little bit faster is because I've had a large amount of caffeine today, as well as some chocolate. But I will give a shout out to a couple of my friends, Cameron and Connor. Apparently that's a theme that I know a couple of people with the first name starting with a C. Anyway, yeah. At some point I will try to figure out how to...
stranger. We don't want any trouble.
Not here for trouble, bitch. Gotta talk to... Adelaide. Yeah, of course I'm gonna ignore you, because I have a fucking gun too, bitch. I will reiterate this, even though I probably already said it. No comment on what I just said, but this is not a family channel and or for children channel. Where the... Yes, I know. Where are my channel settings? Monetization. I don't do monetization. Oh wow. Yeah, they've literally screwed people over on this whole shne. I don't know why I said shne, but whatever. Advanced is no. Set this channel as not made for kids. I never upload content that's made for kids. That is what I've put it as. That is what it will always be. I'm not a child-friendly channel, and I will never claim to be. So, I'm attempting to turn YouTube into a possible career at some point. It's it's a hobby that I'd like to see as a job because bills give me a struggle, man. They give me a struggle. Um, I don't know why oh yeah, it's because things keep happening. Um, this is about where it did that. Please,
so
please, Xfinity gods, do not take this luxury from me. Again.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
Okay. I can't get up because I'm charging my controller right now. Not here to join camp.
Really? Now that you mention it, you don't have the look of an indentured laborer about you. Not nearly enough despair in your eyes.
Apparently my stream is shown up as a recommended now. I am shocked and partially awed. I don't know how to respond to that. Not from around here.
Hi,
Parvati
Miss McDevitt.
is.
Parvati.
I will say that I was not expecting to see
of collecting
my
flowers?
stream
You're
showing
welcome
up
to take your
as
pick.
recommended
I
right
do
next to
apologize
Dope
for visiting
or
upon
Nope.
your intentions.
Shout out to
You
that
and
channel
yours are
because
welcome
they're
here.
amazing.
Are you staying long?
And Matthias just recently.
You should try some of my tobaccorn tea.
Well, his wife, I
I
should say.
brew it in an old
Amanda
spittoon, but
just
it's
recently
been
had
cleaned.
another baby, teeny tiny little baby boy. Make sure to go over to their channel and or their Instagrams. It'll be on their channels and give them tons of loves and likes. Because they're an awesome family, something I strive for one day. And the kids are just cute. You'll be spammed with the cuteness. Perfect for a day after work if you're not happy. Because, I mean, come on, who doesn't love cute kids and you can just send them tons of love? Reed sent me to make
Reed
peace.
Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
Blah, 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 blah. Living off the power.
Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Okay. Serious. About to cut
You're
off
doing
here.
this for Reed? Why?
Almost fell over. Your camp has power regulator. I need it to repair my ship.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid.
On PC, I actually went
You'd
the
be
opposite
liberating an
route.
entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery.
To go to the
Seems
cannery.
the sort of thing a hero would do.
Or just do that from there. Shit, I don't even remember. Look, I'm not looking to get mixed up in your problems. Just want to fix my ship.
Well, if it's all the same to you, then you ought to divert power over to us, shut down Reed's cannery, and scrap it for parts. You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scrap Spacer's choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
That's what
he was
working
tired all the
does.
time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
She's not necessarily defending the actions of the company. She's defending how much of a hard worker her dad was, including raising her by himself. And yes, I'm defending a single parent choice. I was raised by a single parent. Shove off, lady. I don't much like you throwing that in her face to get me on your side.
I'm alright. I ain't so fragile.
I still don't like it.
That was unkind of me. I'm sorry, dear.
Just because you're unhappy about things doesn't mean that you do that to someone else. Okay, let's say I help you.
Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives.
I have an issue with that. You take a main source of money and or salary from a people, they're not going to be able to defend themselves that well outside of that encampment. You may think that it's easy, but not everyone gets to do that. Let's not forget what it was like for people way back. You literally had to, you know, gather and hunt. It wasn't easy back then. It's no easy feat these days to do work, because that's your gather and hunting source, is your income of work. Every job is dangerous in some manner or another. You gotta think of everything. You think Reed's just trying to spite you?
You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it.
I'll consider it.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
No, I trust that I will get my ship fixed. At this point, she's irritated me to hell and back. Honestly. Oh, god damn it. No. Rupert. I didn't want to put it in that one. I don't like melee. I find it annoying, to be honest. Then one more for ranged. Blah, 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 blah. Alrighty. Jesus. Okay.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
I just, honestly... Just... Is it not... Oh, I had to... Just irritated by this whole quest. And it seems like the internet connection is working fine now. I need to sit down. God damn. This game is really fun, and I am gonna rent it again until I can afford to buy it myself. If any of you guys have a good suggestion for another game to stream that I can purchase later but rent now, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section, or, you know, in the chat itself. Either way works. Can't think straight, so you'll have to forgive my streaming being a little obtuse. I know that's probably not the right use of the word. Do I care? Not really. I will say this, that I am highly glad that my internet is working again. Sorry, I'm checking a couple of things really quick.
Where are we headed?
I always check my socials. And I have to check the group name just in case someone has a shift on the 5th. Doesn't look like it. Oh well. Criminy. Well, now you guys get to see a little bit of my character, which it seems like I might have changed it a little. Let's see. Hello and welcome to the stream. The person is still there. Why are they still there? Oh.
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
Hello, Maurice Hamilton. Welcome to the stream.
Armed strangers wandering into my camp for one. Some of my camp wandering out for another.
As I said a little bit ago, if you're interested in any other games for me to stream, just let me know. I will try to rent it if I can't purchase it right away. I can't guarantee the time frame of which it would happen. And hello, Maurice. I know I said that already, but I'm very, very hyper. I've had a lot of caffeine, so sorry. Yes,
You want to try standing outside in the heat, keeping your sights open for the next Marauder raid?
Awesome. This is why I'm
No,
glad I
I'm
have
sorry.
it fixed to my
That was
Twitter.
unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if Marauders got to her.
Probably did. I'll keep an eye out.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
Okay, where's her home? It is a very fun game. This is the second part. I have the first one on the channel already. Feel free to check it out. If you don't know the drill already, go ahead and smack the ass of the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you'll be notified for whenever I upload. I do plan to, at some point, to record and upload again. I just don't know when. The name of the game is called The Outer Worlds. It is by the original people that did the Fallout something. And this is the outer space version, in a way.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's
Honest.
a really good game. I'm gonna leave this person. They're irritating me. I've had a long day. A lot of things will irritate me at this time. Crap diddly do. I have to go all the way back. Where is her house? Wait a minute. Geothermal. Oh, criminy. I'm gonna go around the town. I don't feel like dealing with everybody. Okay. No need to worry. This will be on the channel after the stream ends, so no worries about that. This geothermal plant thing is just highly irritating.
I've always wanted to poke around in here.
Okay. This part irritates me so much. Yay, welcome back. Okay, I completely forgot how to do the health thing. There we go. That shows how long it's been. Hi. And welcome back. If I didn't already say it, which I probably already did, but I don't remember. So it doesn't count. Okay. I hate the idea of hacking, honestly. I'm not gonna do it. I don't really care. It takes a cup of me. Yep. I enjoy wrecking a lot of things.
Process
Right,
security.
bitches. That happened. Okay. Crap diddly do. Yes, I will always be weird. Yes. Yes, I know. Well, indeed. Criminy. I enjoy wrecking things. I never said that I was particularly good at this. I will never be that good. Although I do need to get back into Borderlands 2 and 3. I need to have someone help me out with Borderlands 1 because I can't get past the first guy. Yes, I do need some more caffeine, but I don't think I'm going to go down that road because then I'd have to wait for a while. I'm not in the mood to. Oh, son of a bitch. Are you flipping kidding me? Thank you! And God all fucking mighty. This will happen a lot. I never claimed that I would be excellent with these kind of games. It has been a hot minute. I think the last time that I did a strum of this game, God almighty, when was the last stream? Oh yeah, a week ago. I need to get back into Soma to finish that game at some point, and thank you. Fucker do.
Incoming!
Why did I do that? Okay there, Android. Don't need to make all the weird fucking noises. Hi. Hi, buddy. Okay, I think, yeah, you know. Are you shitting me? On PC, I got through this in like 2 attempts. This is already, I think, what, 4? This is some bullshit, man. This is absolute bullshit. I'm definitely way too hyped up. I'm sorry. Sorry, but not sorry at the same time. Yeah. Yay, dying. I'm just gonna cut through this shit because I've had it. I'm not gonna deal with it. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit, I'm out. Do not make me sing. I enjoy singing, but I don't think my voice is that good. I don't think it'll ever be until I've trained myself. And no, it's not an option. Those were definitely also not the droids I was looking for. I was looking for the kind that would, you know, sing and dance for me in their beeping and squealing kind of way. R2-D2. But nah, I don't wanna sing right now.
The control room should be off to the right.
Oh my god.
I hope we're doing the right thing.
I'm just gonna run down because I don't give a shit. Sealed shit. Why? Why? I'm not trying to do that. Okay. Turtle. Come on. Unlock door. Enter protocol. Exit. Okay. Ooh. Hello, other person. Welcome to the Strem. I'm just gonna, you know, soar right through this because God fucking mighty. I need to get this done right now. I don't fucking care to die again. Where the fuck am I going? I'm just literally running because I'm not in the mood to... What? Very nice. I have no idea how long I'm gonna stream because I have the next 2 days off. Minus an hour outside of the house. Thursday for a tax appointment. Bard. God damn it. I said nothing, I sang nothing. I will do none of that shit.
Investigate.
Fuck. You stupid robot. Ah, shit! If I was a little too loud, I'm sorry. That scared the ever-living shit out of me. Oh no! Oh no! No, no, no! Shit again! Shit again! Shit! Oh. Let's see. Cannot use while in combat. Well, shit. How about you fuck off, you piece of shit? I was gonna sing Annie, are you okay? But no. Hello and welcome back. Okay. Oh my god. No! I thought you stupid little robot. Hello, cow.
Sanitation and cleanup required.
I blame you, Jimmy. If that is you, Jimmy, because it has been a hot fucking minute. No! Scheisse. Turtles are pretty cool, though. But I like trains. I had to do it to you. Fraser Brothers? Yes, we are dead again. Someone seriously needs to do, like, a compilation of pretty much every video of how many times I've died in video games. I don't care. I would find that hilarious, especially if there's squealing and cussing involved. Anyone who wants to do that, please do so and make sure to, you know, tag me, because I got to see that shit. I got to. Yes, foxes are cool, especially the way that they sound. It's hilarious because it sounds like Little Man on, what is it? Helium. Laughing. It literally does. Something like that. Lord have mercy, I've had way too much shit. And I just now remembered I have ice cream in here. And it's loud. Sorry, y'all. Okay. Before I get my butt dead again, I'm gonna eat this ice cream. 1 scoop of vanilla ice cream. For for my upset stomach. I'll have some ginger ale tomorrow. And hopefully by the end of the weekend for Super Bowl night, because yes, I'm watching it. I don't remember who's playing, but whichever state is generally closest to Indiana is the one that I always pick, and it turns out they always win. I don't know why my prediction skills are pretty good. Speaking of, one of the guests came into work a couple weeks ago. She had said that I predicted she would have a little girl, and she ended up having a little girl, and I was like, wait a minute. I'm wondering if you'll have a little boy in a year and a half from now. And she's like, well, if that happens, I'll definitely let you know. If it does happen, I'm going to be shocked out of my mind. Okay. Alright.
The control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
Where's the
Oh,
other
They're coming!
Fuck that robot, 'cause I don't care. I'm looking for anything that's substantial. Anything substantial. Alright. I am way too hyper for my own good. Like, seriously too hyper. I'm sorry. I want to change the... fucking hate it. Yeah, they probably are at some point. When that happens, it's gonna be hilarious. I will say that. Oh, I fucking hate very good at hiding away from oh shit! You, sir, are a piece of crap. And I want to use you for scrap metal. That worked. Ha! You shimmy me around now. Okay, that is a little bit on the OP side. I forgot what I was going to do. Let's see, where in hell's name? Where are all of those little spots? Nope, I'm not gonna go out there again. Fact diddly do. Ha. Fact diddly do, fact diddly do. Alright, unlock door. Exit. Okay. I will eventually figure this shit out. Eventually.
Processing.
Eventually.
Beginning security patrol.
Here they come!
That was a little bit on the OP side. Oh no! Our people have exited that area. That's just a little sad, honestly. Okay. One down.
Zipper forming.
Here they come!
Camera skills are not great when I'm in combat, so get used to it. Because I'm not good at it. Nothing of use in here. Scheiße. That's one. Okay, here's terminal. Access repair log. Okay, nothing of actual use. Nice. Ah. Good bypass shutdown. SQ. Okay, that was one of the terminal things. Oh god. Why? Just why? Okay. I don't want to do that. I don't want to deal with it. No. Oh wait, what's down here? Oh, this.
You're not real. You're not real.
Boy, what the fuck?
You're not real. You're not real.
When I first got to this point on the PC, I was like, what the fuck am I hearing? My computer's shutting off, so.
Go away, Phantom.
Higgins, shut the fuck up. Need to actually finish getting all of those things. Higgins, you sorry, strange little bitch. I mean,
You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram.
not a phantom, bitch.
You can talk?
Everything a bitch.
The Phantom's never talked before.
Obviously.
I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw. See? See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
No shit. This is why people can't live on their own if they're used to having things made for them. Now, if you were forced to, you would go back to those instinctual needs. And you would be able to after a while. You're not imagining me. Slow down and tell me what's going on.
Of
Hello
course.
and welcome
Do excuse
back.
me. I experience brief flashes of mania during which I am visited by the phantoms of my imagination. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
Uh-huh. Right. Let's see. Let's see. How long have you been down here?
Hard to say. By my reckoning, Higgins has been here somewhere between 2 weeks and forever. My recollection's a touch fuzzy these days.
Alright, I'm not gonna question the referring to oneself in third person, because this Jenny thinks this Higgins is a little off his rocker. But that is only what this Jenny says. And thinks. And if you don't understand what I mean by referring to oneself in third person, I've read far too many stories, aka fanfictions, with Sesshomaru in it. And he's always referring to himself as this Sesshomaru. I'm not very good with voices, so I can't really do a deep male voice, like, over mic. So, I'm not gonna try. And what exactly do you do here?
Oh,
Clearly
Higgins has
I'm not
been
paying
many
attention.
things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
Uh-huh. You're an engineer.
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
Right. Was this before or after you became a Sisty Pig Tycoon?
Oh,
I have no
before.
fucking clue
Definitely
what this is.
before. Sisty Pig Tycoonery was the apex of my long and storied career.
Okay.
Jimmy'd open the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides.
Yeah, that doesn't sound ominous in any sort of way. This place looks like it's been abandoned for a while. What happened?
Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on
Clearly they
anything that
lost their
moved.
bolts.
It was
They
pandemonium.
have quite a few screws loose. They're robots, what do you expect? How could this
You mean,
happen?
why did the Mechanicals go on a murderous rampage? Same reason any of us do, I suppose. The voices told them to do it. I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
Right. You know how to stop them.
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the Mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
That sounds very alien. Because, you know, probing. Anyway, I can deal with mechanicals. I made it this far, didn't I?
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer.
Okay, fuck you,
I
Higgins.
discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
Okay. How do I do that? Mechanicals follow the behavior of their logic module. Something that I can somewhat understand. Because I've created characters so I kind of know mechanics. Vaguely. Don't read into that. Alright, engineering.
Yes,
Okay.
that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering.
Vaguely.
There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh,
I don't remember.
that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
Convenient how the character just, you know,
The tail.
memorized.
Definitely
for me.
start with the tail. If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy.
The computer keeps trying to go to sleep on me. No. But I will say this. On the recommend page, I am not shitting you. Literally. I will post this on my Insta as well, because I was not expecting that. I was not expecting this at all. Alright.
Forgot what you were gonna say? Me too.
Oh, that happens to me all the time. It's mostly because ADHD, something distracts me, then I go completely off course, which is the majority of my streams, honestly. Which is why sometimes I won't even speak during some of them, cause what the fuck would I mean, come on. I have a problem with remembering things. Okay, these do nothing. What's down here? Okay. Other room. Right. You mean upstairs, or is there something I'm missing? Because I am not very good at this. Yep, it is upstairs. God fucking damn it. Why? Why? Yes, I had to. Because fuck that shit. I can't. You say other room, you don't say, oh yeah, you have to go up like 2 levels in order to do it. Bitch, why? Like, seriously, why? It is upstairs, isn't it? Mercy on your soul. Okay.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Be careful. Careful.
Unexpected. All
Here
insecurity.
they come!
Bitch, you dead before you get the chance to kill you. Oh, I don't have anything for it. Seriously? Bitch!
Security threat eliminated.
You're fucking kidding me, right? Okay. So that happened again. I died. Again. Son of a bitch. No. Alrighty. Back into the fray because I literally do need someone to make it up a death count in all of the games. I will remind everyone that I've been on YouTube since I believe 2009. So I've got about 10 years on that. Almost 11 now. Yes, I've been struggling since late 09. I got to check my channel again. Yep, December 11th, 2009. So, literally, December 11th of 2019 was my 10-year on here. I am literally highly shocked that I have 104 subscribers. I don't give a flying fuck. You know, apparently KK and Baby J has something interesting on their channel. I am gonna have to watch it. I have a feeling that she may be having a little girl, but I could be completely wrong. Forgot what I was gonna say. As I said, ADHD. I get distracted mundo fast. Like mega.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded. Incoming!
I'm sick and tired of these droids from Hill spells. Cannot with combat. Why? Why must this be a thing? Why? Fucking hell. God, a fucking mighty. These androids is killing me. These androids is dumb. And yes, I will say it that way, because I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit at all. Because I don't give a shit. Like at all. Okay. Is this the area? Aha. Okay, that's part 2. Now for some part 3. Where the fuck am I going? It's shit. I almost said eat shit.
All
Here they
sweeping.
come!
Bitch, you did. Bitch, you did. Where the fuck the other Oh. Okay. I think this is the last spot. No, it's not.
Process in it.
Bitch, you did.
Got him off.
Clearly... Is it this way? Okay, so I got 2. Okay. the other thing. Where the fuck is it? Because I don't fucking know. Hello and welcome to the party. I don't know why I went German there, but okay. I'm German because I feel like it, apparently. And a little French in there too. Ha! That is interesting. There we go. Okay. Blah, dee, blah, blah. Have to go back to the terminal again.
Once we do this, there's no going back. Excuse me, ma'am.
Oh,
Look,
shit.
I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
I'm gonna direct everything back to the cannery because I did the exact opposite. I'm just like, I don't give a shit. I'm making my own path, bitch. I wouldn't mind hearing
I
your
don't think you
opinion.
should
That
cut off
doesn't mean it'll
Edgewater's
affect
power. I
anything.
think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
Oy. Fine.
Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow
just hope
she's
they
talked
can.
the ground into giving life
If
again.
they can't, then they're
It's
fucked.
plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do
Either
you
way,
really wanna
there's
be
still
party
some
to
sort
that
of
kind
hurt.
hatred?
Yeah, Reed tells me Edgewater's gonna die without workers in power.
That sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way.
It's your point.
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that.
You're fine.
I felt like I
Parvati.
had to say something.
I'm glad you did.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that
You
order.
mean Teen Titans, not 10 Titans. Just FYI. Alright. Redirect power to Botanical Laboratory. Shit, man. Oh wow, this has already been about an hour. What the fuck? Alright, I'm getting the fuck out of Dodge. Cause this shit is not pretty, bitch. Not pretty at all. At all. Get the fuck out of here, out of here, out of here. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. That doesn't mean it's the best choice. Just, yeah. We need to have more than one opinion. Like actual opinions, not threatened opinions. Factual. Okay. Nope. Nope.
Process of running
Nope.
and
Nope. Just fucking run. Run like your actual life depends on it, which it kinda does. Alright. No. I'm just gonna run like my life depends on it. I don't like the thing. No. Fuck all this. Fuck it all. I completely forgot what I was doing and where I was going. Shit, man. Shit. Believe. Yes. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. I really need to stop using that. But I can't help it. Alright. Let's face the music. Cannery can fuck itself. Fuck itself.
Is Reed hiding in there?
Let's really get to shit. Okay.
Put my whole life in that cannery. You must be very proud.
Fuck all of y'all. Fuck all of y'all. I'm gonna get that shit.
You want to know what gets my bile churning?
Fuck you.
Edgewater has
Thompson.
suffered a cavalcade of disasters. Plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it?
To teach you a lesson.
Is that right? I'm dying to hear this. Please, educate me.
You're all slaves to Spacer's choice. I'm liberating you.
Liberating? Edgewater is my home. The only home I've ever had. I put down roots here, gave decades of my life to this place. I never asked to be liberated.
Oh, shut your pothole.
Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you.
This is just gonna end with me. Call off your guards. I don't want them bleeding all over my power regulator.
All right, easy now. Let's not do
Bitch!
anything we'll regret.
This is why I put in for
I'll order my guards to
intimidation
stand
and
down.
persuasion.
Take what you came for and then leave us be.
Yeah. They find things. Bitch. Bitch. You little bitch, Thompson. You fucking bitch. Yes, see, this is why I put a lot of stock into dialogue, ranged, as well as some stealth, tech, and leadership. More into dialogue and ranged. There we go. Yes. Perks. Ooh, finally. Ugh, I hate that hold button thing. That irritates the fuck out of me. Okay.
We're done here.
You fire me, you fire at me, I will kill you. Not in the mood for this shit. I just want my damn shit to be repaired. God. Okay. I want to get out of here. I want to go back to the other place. Okay, perks. Okay. Slow the world. No. Lone wolf. Okay, deal increased damage. No. Strider. No, I don't need more fucking speed. High maintenance. No. Up. Okay. Base armor rating goes up 5. Oh my god. Tactical time dilation recharge rate. 50% XP from companion kills. Ooh! Yes. I will take it. Apply that bitch. Bike. I'm gonna go back to the other place. Emerald Vale. And I always have to stand near my TV because I don't have my glasses. Okay. It does not look like my character's running. I'll say it once, I'll say it only once. Okay. I'm gonna go back to that other place. If I can figure out how the fuck to get over there again. I'm horrible with directions, just FYI. I think it's this way. I think. Yes. Maybe. I hope I'm right. God forbid if I'm not. Should we go in this way? Cause it always leads to death. Oof. Because I did the opposite on PC. I diverted everything to Edgewater versus the laboratory. Botanical lab. Ay, ay, ay.
What is it?
Okay. That did nothing. I don't know why the running is so slow. Here. Ah! God. Why am I so horrible at this? My God, I can hardly see.
You hear that? That low, pleasant hum of electricity? It whispers across the veil like the winds of change. You've done well. I would have paid my last 5 bits to see the look on Reed's face when the last lamp in town burnt out and the cannery fell to silence.
Okay. You really have it in for Reed. What happens
Time's
now?
come to look toward the future. We'll grow, I expect. A lot of workers out there with nowhere else to go.
Yup. A lot more mouths to feed. I'm not sure. This is where
You're
we say
welcome
goodbye.
among us if you're ever so inclined.
Maybe. They really do need to actually work on some things. It's not where I thought it would lead. Like at all. I'm ignoring a lot of things. Ooh, chicken.
Nice one!
What the fuck? Or what the cluck? Oh well, I got a little bit of meat there. Oh my god. Oh, that was pretty funny, admittedly. And now I'm instantly reminded of something else. Crap. Diddly do. Okay. Alrighty. Ah. Sorry. Got an itchy spot. Ah. I hate when my stomach hurts. Not hurts, it tickles. It has an itch. God. I cannot articulate a goddamn thing right now. Lovely. That's very great. That's very nice. Oh boy. Alright. I need to quit saying that, God. What is going on with the sky? I can see some pixelation. Why?
Here they come!
Shit. Taki. Shit. Take mushrooms. There we go. Shit! Damn. Fuck you. Little piece of... Nope. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm out of here, you piece of fucking shit. Alrighty. Nope. I don't want to be near you, you piece of shit. I'm devolving. That is quite obvious at this point. Do I care? No, I really don't. Why don't I care? Because I have so much fucking caffeine in my system that I don't give a shit. And that is the way the cookie crumbles. That is the way the shit falls. God damn it. This is why I made sure my channel is not considered, children material. Cause it ain't. It damn well ain't. Damn well ain't. Okay. God damn. You ever get that one itch it takes forever and a half to scratch? And yes, I'm going to use that as a term, and I don't give a shit. Forever and a half. Because that's what it feels like, forever and a day, or forever and a half.
Is this your ship?
Shit.
Oh my stars, she is just so handsome.
Buddy.
Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post.
Okay. So, you've never been on a ship before. Come on.
I've worked on the occasional supply coach in need of repairs. Once I built a little model craft out of spare parts, but Mr. Thompson found out and I had to take it apart. I want to ask you something, and you can say no, but...
Hell yeah.
Can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yes! I mean, thanks.
Woo.
You won't regret this, man.
I'm kind of doing the old man dance, the side to
I can call you Captain now.
Side to side.
I got a captain.
Kind of like, yee. Alrighty. Let's get on board. I hate having to hold down a button to do all that. That's bullshit to me, honestly. Okay.
What can I do for you, Captain?
Power
Do you
regulator.
know how to install a power regulator?
Vaguely.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our
Fuck you,
engine
Ada.
room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Ada. Okay, so this is part 1 of this section. I say part 1 of this section, but I don't really mean part 1, part 1. So this was its own section right here. First part. Yes, thank you. Take it to anywhere. Thank you for that. Skill points available. Okay, I have 10 again. I love having the dialogue one. Some stealth, tech, leadership, tech, dialogue, ranged. Gonna do the rest for dialogue and tech. I will do more for leadership soon, but I want to keep up my dialogue and ranged. Okay, that's done. Parvati, hello and welcome to this amazing theater shit. Alright, so let's see, I want to give her increase the amount of threat this companion generates when attacking enemies, making them more likely to attack. No! Increase engineering skills. Yes. I will do that for now, and then soon I will do an increase of base health. I think that that's good for now. Criminy. Get fucking damn it. Alright, I don't know why I'm talking like this all of a sudden. I don't know. Don't fucking know. Yeah. Coffee. Clearly. Alrighty. Back to Ada, bitch. McGee.
What can I do for you, Captain?
Get me the fuck out of here. I've installed
All
the
systems
power
are operating within acceptable parameters.
Yeah,
I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Yeah. Let's get out of here. Okay, a little bit of Star Warsy. Which I haven't watched enough to actually have an input on. Or Star Trek, for that matter. I've seen enough of Star Trek, just not enough to actually matter. I need to go back at some point and actually watch it from the very first episode. Then again, I tried to do that with Doctor Who, the original series, or the classic series. That did not go the way I expected it to, because it was literally like 25-minute episodes, and it was driving me up the wall after 10 episodes. And I love Doctor Who.
A communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Figured. Good, I've been waiting to hear from him.
Ah, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use.
Which is
Shame
an
about
ironic
a former
statement.
captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
Unnatural drippage? What the fuck? Get to the point.
What
please.
you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the
I'm not
Hope's
gonna comment on
colonists,
the furry
they
issue.
can help
That
us
is not my
undo the
place.
board's mistakes.
Like,
They can help us set things right.
I don't care if you like it.
You need to get to Stellar Bay
not
on
gonna
Monarch.
discuss it.
I have contacts there. They'll help me,
That's just
help
a personal
us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
That's gonna be a bitch. Fine, I'll have a word. Okay, wait a minute. Why do I need a nav key?
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost
I will check
completely
it in a
lawless.
sec.
You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kelly.
Kelly. Very Irish or Scottish sounding. Either way, I'll check into it, I guess. Black market's here. Okay. Fine, whatever.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming.
Right.
By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design. Cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another. It has limits, first-generation technology.
So basically, a polyjuice
but
potion,
promising.
except not ingesting
Exciting
it.
to see it in use
It's
at
a
last.
device. Right.
Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
Sorry about talking over the character. It's just I don't have the loudest of voices. I can't fix the audio in the game right now. I don't think I'll have to check it soon. Right. You mentioned this thing has limits.
Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely. Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example. Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram.
Of course. What do I need a gadget for this? Couldn't I just use a uniform or something?
A change of clothes. What is this? Some old spy serial? What inattentive and brainless guard would be fooled by such a shabby disguise?
Fuck you.
The
That's
holographic shroud masks not only your clothes, but your face and fingerprints. It modulates your voice and sweetens your breath.
sweetens my breath. What's that got to do with it? Seriously. It sounds like it's supposed to be like the polyjuice potion, which, if you're a Harry Potter fan, you know that it's something you concoct. And in the case of the movie, they did it in the bathroom. I need to read the books to fully understand the entirety of the polyjuice potion. But create the stuff, drink it. After you put, like, what, a hair of the person that you're turning into? It won't disguise your voice is the only thing that I know that it won't do. And it won't, like, change any memories or anything like that. It'll change your appearance, not your voice. I think the invisibility cloak would be the better thing. Because if you're as quiet as a mouse, you can sneak anywhere. I think that would have been a better idea. Especially if you're going into the Ministry of Magic. That's just my thought, because I'm more stealth and then kill versus I'm gonna sneak past you as someone else and hope to God you don't talk to me kind of thing. Because that is what really got them. Anyway, how the hell does a hologram sweeten your breath? Wait a minute. Oh, decisions. Or people will actually fall for this seems far-fetched. Thank you. DNA can even be from, like, a piece of hair, spit something, right? I think. Clearly, I need to read the books. I just have not had the time, and I haven't unboxed the books. Which is bad. Bad, Jenny. Bad. Anyway. Which one should I go with? How the hell does a hologram sweeten your breath? Or people will actually fall for this? Seems far-fetched. Because Lord knows that is far-fetched. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Hermione... This is ironic. Thank you for bringing that up. The irony of Hermione. She didn't check the source of the hair. Which is why it didn't fucking work. She's like, I can't go anywhere. Meow. Oh my god.
Science, that's how.
That's not an explanation, Mr. Phineas Wells. Alright, people actually fall for this.
Ha 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 ha! The beauty is they don't expect it. The shroud is the only one of its kind. We humans have a tendency to overlook the unexpected. Activate the disguise, walk past someone. What do they see? A figure dressed like a fellow employee. Don't act odd. They won't focus on you.
I'm gonna point something out, and it's gonna remind me of Hitman. Activate the disguise, walk past someone. What do they see? A figure dressed like a fellow employee. Don't act odd. They won't focus on you. That is clearly Hitman. And very Harry Potter-esque. I mean, come on. He's clearly on a lot of them. Not sure what. But it seems like it's a combination thereof. I'll put it to good use. Thanks.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Well, I'm gonna say this as well. I'm getting a lot of Hunger Games vibes. This guy is acting a lot like Coin does in the books, which I have read all three. I need to go back and revisit them at some point. I hate Coin with a passion, as well as Snow. Snow, obviously, of the capital. Coin, District 13. If you have not read the books, I am sorry for the spoiler, but it's gonna happen. Coin, District 13 leader. They are underground. Only because the capital saw them as a threat and bombed them. And yes, Phineas is quite creepy. This is why I said that he's like Coin. And this is why I'm glad that Katniss actually shot Coin and let Snow get mauled to death. Yes, I know, this is at the last portion, or I should say, what is it? Shit. Trying to remember off the top of my head. Oh, crap. Fucking hell. Give me a sec. Need to consult the titles of the movies, because that'll help. Crap diddly do. Let's see. Games. I have way too many movies, including Highlander. If you haven't seen that, boy, you need to. I don't even. Hunger Games. Okay, Hunger Games, Catching Fire, and Mockingjay. Mockingjay was the last installment, from what I remember. Yeah. Mockingjay, thank you. I do need to read all the Harry Potter books, but back to Hunger Games, because Coin, she prefers to call herself President Coin, if I remember. And, she's the leader of District 13, the Uprising, which is why they call Katniss Mockingjay. Because she is the one that is going to launch them into rebellion. She doesn't know the full extent of what she's going to be. Basically, and this is what I figured out when I was reading it, basically the moment she kills Snow, she's inevitably going to be, you know, snuffed out and be like, oh, I'm so sorry, the Mockingjay. Such a pity she had to be sacrificed in order for this great rebellion against the state, as in the capital. But, God almighty. In a way, Coin is no better than Snow, but she's more manipulative in that fact. Her breath is not that of a rose, whereas Snow, he had ulcers in his mouth, so he had to have the scent of white roses. Hence his name Snow, but he always has a white rose on his lapel. Don't say catnip. That is what's his face's thing. But yeah, now going to where